Hus.
Unique fashion.
Hus.
Elam Road.
Hus.
Shout out to my boy E. Keep it going.
Hus.
This for you, boy.
Hus. Boy, I got a unique hus.
Check it, man. It's a unique hustle. It's your boy E CEO, and I'm here with the official Miss Jamaica.
Walk on.
What's up, lovely lady? Man, say, man, it's going down today, man. Hey, no jokes today. I got to be on my A game, you know. I ain't never had nobody that comes in that's got experience. You know, I was, hey, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was the man right here. So I don't know. He might be checking my game, y'all. Check it out, man. J CRUZ, man. We cruising, man.
Hey.
He in the building, man.
Absolutely.
How you doing, man?
Appreciate y'all having me.
Nah, man. Thank you for coming, man.
No, you know, I carry myself in a very humble manner. Sometimes I even downplay myself to a disadvantage.
Okay.
Because I try to remain humble, and it's just I just naturally like that, bro. That's
Bro, man,
honest.
but you came through, man. You know what I'm saying? For you to come give us this interview, man, it's a honor and a pleasure. Me and my wife, we look forward to talking to you, man. I really want to know the ins and out about radio. I've never really just, you know, I'm an engineer for a communications company, but I've never, you know, dabbled in the.
It's different. That's different.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Sometimes people are like, oh, communications.
Yeah,
radio,
it's different.
It's not the same thing.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I just, you know, I always start off by asking our guests to just tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, how you started, where you're from.
Right.
Everybody know, but come on with it.
No, I got you. So I try to, because it could, I'm a talker, and we could be here for a while because I could be real descriptive and give you stories and back. So long story short, I feel like I'm an American immigrant kid.
Okay,
because I was born in New York City.
You born in New York.
Right. Lived in Greece and Dominican Republic a little bit.
Oh, God,
The first
jealous.
languages we spoke were Greek and Spanish, right?
Really?
Crazy, right? And then we came back to America, right? Because my dad was Greek, my mom's Dominican. We came back to New York. Dad went to Rikers, he comes out, he dies, blah, blah, blah. We moved to Pittsburgh, whatever. It's a black and white. Right, so boom, boom, boom.
How old were you at that time?
When we moved to Pittsburgh.
No, when your dad passed away.
I was like 12.
Okay.
I'd say like 12. But we were living in New York at that time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, even before that, like, we had to get tutors to learn how to speak English. But we were American born.
Really?
You feel me?
Okay.
Except for my younger brother, he born in Greece and got a green card. I'm on his ass.
You on him.
I'm on his ass.
Yeah.
Crazy, but whatever. So we moved to Pittsburgh. Pretty much lived my whole young adulthood in the burg. And then when I graduated from business school for the business associate's degree, my internship was at a radio station.
Okay.
Because
Nice.
me and my brother been rapping for like 10, 12 years as mano y mano.
I was
a
about
rapper,
to ask that because
right?
I saw that.
Oh yeah, no, I got flow too. Like drop a beat, we'll spit. Like it's natural for me.
Oh,
It's like I
man.
lived in the studio. We recorded tons of music. I grew up.
It's funny how the radio people usually be rappers, to be honest.
But like I'm talking about me and WIZ KHALIFA. We used to record in the same studio. I used
Really?
to see, yeah, smoking blunts in and out. Like I saw WIZ come up. Like I was
Really?
around when
That's crazy.
see WIZ the whole WIZ because he was from the Burgh.
Yeah,
So at that
yeah.
moment, I was there for all that, and I started working in radio too. Mac Miller, R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
Mac. I always had this one memory of this party that I hosted, and Mac sat behind me in the DJ booth because he just didn't want to be out. You know, he was just back here, and he wasn't even like that famous that night to that crowd at that party. He wasn't even that big. He was buzzing online, like he had like 30, 40,000 views on his shit back then. But I just have, Max used to sit behind me, shit like that.
Wow, that's
Do
crazy.
you and your brother still rap?
No, we still
Mano
fight. We still fight. But like for fun, yeah, absolutely. Like, it's just,
Okay.
I made a beat the other day, just fucking around, and I sent it to him. Can I cuss?
Yeah, you good.
Just sent it to him, and stuff like that. We still have fun. But anyway, so got the internship. Strictly because me and my brother had performed at the school a couple times. So my internship placement teacher was like, because I got an associate's, y'all, in business administration.
Yeah.
It's like,
Ain't that what you doing?
job. It's
Ain't
like-
that's you right there.
I'm not dissing.
He on your,
any
he on
kind
your
of school
lane, right?
shit. I'm not dissing, but I'm just saying, they tell you not to even put associate's degree on your resume right now.
Wow.
They tell you not to put it on there.
Yeah.
They do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they tell you it's just. So anyway, so I got the internship. They ended up keeping me. So 9 to 5 data entry type of shit because I was good on computers or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I ended up getting hired. Was doing like data entry because I was okay with computers at the time. As far as just like basics, not anything special, just like
Yeah,
basic
you weren't
shit.
getting in trouble and then you was doing good stuff.
Older people, no, like older people, like just, it was at the time the computers just, anyway. So I did that for like, I worked in just in the regular department at the radio station I did a regular 9 to 5 for 4.5 years before, almost 4 years before I ever got on the air.
Wow.
Right? Because the whole time I was working at the radio station, I was trying to push my music career.
Wow.
The first 4 years there, I was just trying to making friends with the DJs.
Okay.
Right? Going upstairs. Like, I used to get in trouble for always being upstairs with all the DJs and not being downstairs at my desk doing whatever I was supposed to be doing. I'm upstairs the whole time.
That's good.
Like, where's my real name?
So it was a passion.
Yeah, they're all like, get over here. What are you doing? I'm upstairs. I'm doing whatever I want.
Did they call you by your last name?
No,
Because-
people don't call me by my real last name.
Yeah,
my
'cause
real first or last name. No.
Yeah,
That's
because I was
crazy.
trying
The
to
only
pronounce
reason, and
that.
you know what, to be honest with you, and the only Facebook did that to me because at one time I had to put my legal name on there one time, and then it just put it out there. And I built such a community, I didn't want to get rid of it. But it's just, again, I'm Greek and Dominican. That's all. But J
So
CRUZ,
that name is a Grecian name.
a
last
Greek.
name.
Yes, it's a Greek last name.
Greek last
yeah.
name.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. That was nice. But J CRUZ is my radio name.
Wow.
You know, some people have.
Right.
So I mean, you've been doing a killer job in Dallas, man.
Thank you.
I'm proud of. I mean, you made strides.
I tell people the length of time that I've been here, and they're surprised by it. They think I've been here longer.
No,
From the
my
impact
guy.
that I've made.
I had a guy. He
It
was
was
on here.
2010, right? Is when you came here. September.
Yeah, we
Look
own
at
it. Yeah,
I
we
did my
own it.
research.
We own it.
I don't know. The September, sometimes I'd be guessing, like when there are those dates. But yeah, I've been here about 11 years.
My guy told me that you came in. He said you came in when you first got here. Go DJ Fresh, man. Shout out to Go DJ Fresh. He was like,
Shout out to him.
he said I gave him he asked me for the mic. He went in or something. Like you went in and you killed it. I don't know the whole story. He just texted me and was like, "Hey, you got J CRUZ coming on there, man." He went in there and killed it. I'm like, what is he talking about?
I don't know if I remember exactly what story he's talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't know what he's talking about, but I know he just showed mad love. He was like, because that's my guy. Like for years, we've been through a lot together. Me and that guy.
When I moved here, I told myself I hit the ground running, bro. I went to clubs, and as soon as I went to clubs, I went to everybody, "Hey, who's the promoter?" And then when the promoter's like, "Hey, what's up? I'm J CRUZ. I'm the new night show guy, 97.9 The Beat. Nice to meet you. I just want to let you know I'm looking for work. I'm hungry. Blah, blah, blah. Give me a chance. Whatever. We rock it. You know what I'm saying? First night, I'll come through. Let me show you what I can do." Boom, boom, boom. And I just kept going to every club, every place. I took the initiative and put myself out there because my thing was like, I wasn't moving to Texas to fail.
Yeah.
I wasn't coming. That wasn't an
You was
option.
coming to win.
Yeah, I was coming to win.
But
Plus,
that's that New York attitude
that
too.
is. It's every
guy's
East
in
Coast
there.
person I meet that has moved here is doing well.
Hey, that's the way you're hungry. I know
I'm
a
not
lot of.
saying-
I know a lot of.
It's a fact, but
I know a lot of them. Don't know what they're doing. Let me try to make him a liar.
too many East Coast. I've met.
You know anybody?
No, I don't.
Y'all know anybody? All of them be
Not
hungry.
to say that we're like,
Not
you know.
to say that there isn't any,
there
but
has to
all
be.
my
I mean, some
homeboys
loser
majority-
No,
from
no.
the East Coast
Right.
here.
My
all
homies
right?
be going in.
I'm just saying, but overall, I just see it as a place where we come. You know, it's just I came here for opportunity, so I had to make it. You know, and I got to put. My thing is, I'm new. Yeah, I'm at the 97.9 The Beat, but the streets don't like. Yeah, you can't just. It's a great platform to be on.
Yeah.
But it's more than that. I got to put that initiative on there. I
Right.
can't just wait for them to come at me through the station. No, go out here and put your face out here like, yo, what's up, bro?
Man, let me tell you
Yeah, I'm
something.
fly. Yeah, the ladies love me. Give me that mic. I got you. I'm here.
So how hard was it for your family to get up and move out here with you? Because you didn't come out
It
here
was
by
tough.
yourself.
Yeah, no, I did not. And at the time,
To adjust,
it's funny.
with kids and everybody else.
Okay, so I worked 4 years at the station.
Right.
The new program director who got hired came on, and the first thing he did, because long story short, he had been telling me through the years I've known him, he's been there, he's just always saying, yo, you should be on the air, you should be on there. Through the years, he's like, and I was like, yo, what do you think about my music? He's like, yeah, it's okay, but you should be on the air, you should be on the air. When he got the job, the program director job, the first thing he did was give me the night show.
Wow.
Right? But before that, I was doing Saturdays. I was working my regular 95, not to forget that. I was when I was working my regular 95, right before that happened, I was started doing Saturdays on the side just for money. But I was board opping here and there. I wasn't actually talking. But then that's when I got the full time when the dude came in, right?
Wow.
So I got the full time. I did it for 5 years. They sell the station. My life changes overnight. I lose everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, that's how radio is.
It happened.
We got a phone call. Like, hey, tomorrow we got to, everybody's got to come to the meeting tomorrow.
And that's so crazy with so short notice.
Yeah, one day, I mean, that's it. It was
Yeah,
like, hey,
that's
meeting
crazy.
tomorrow.
No,
Show up.
I'm glad you brought that up.
We walk in.
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
should go to open the door. You can't. And they pull you into a side room. You sit down, and it's like the human resources
Let
lady.
me ask you this. I'm
And we're
glad.
like,
I'm
hey.
glad you're right there. Cause when I met Sean, you know, he came here and I said, I'm gonna put this podcast. He was like, oh yeah, man, you know, I work at 97. I said, really? He's like, yeah. So he said, Vita, man, they can come over here and do podcasts because they've been going way over here to Arlington somewhere crazy. He's like, it don't look nothing like your spot. I was like, cool. Well, tell them to come on. I said, yeah, we'll figure out how we could do it.
Yeah.
And then after that, about a week later, I called him. I said, man, you been working on that for me? I done bought all this stuff. He say, man,
the show's gone.
They say the show is gone. I said, man, what the hell you gonna do? I said, when you brought that up, I was thinking everything about that. I'm like, this had happened just a year ago when this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was one of the questions I was gonna ask you about. How did this thing transpire?
Working in entertainment comes with a price.
It's crazy because it seemed like you didn't pay the price.
I like how you put that. Okay, so just to finish my thought, after they sold the station, I started looking for work in other cities. And it's 6 months, 7 months down the line. I got an opportunity. I got a guy calling me here, John Candelaria at 97.9. I like your swag. Why don't you come out? You brought me out for a weekend. He offered me the job. So I had to make a decision. Pack it up, East Coast boy. I'm an East Coast boy. I grew up on Mobb Deep, nigga, Jezzy. You know what I'm saying?
I already know how y'all do it. I got partners from up there.
Yo, am I going to move to Texas?
What? Don't do that.
What?
Watch yourself,
What?
son.
No, for sure. Exactly, B.
But he was like he was excited. Like he likes Texas.
Yeah. No, but he's from New
decision
York.
I ever made
Hey,
in my
that boy
life.
from New York, though. You know when we walk out there, how they act.
but mind you though,
Well,
at
although
that
he
point,
from
I was in
everywhere, though.
Pittsburgh. I
Yeah,
was
you
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
So again, and not to say it's still more East Coast,
Same East Coast.
but it's not as
Like-
we're not like New York.
Not
It's
like them.
It's not like that. No, it's not. Because
We
when
we visited before.
when we go
Yeah.
visit, even in Pittsburgh, when we go visit our cousins in New York and our family in New York, they be like, yo, you sound country, yo. Shit. And I'm like, what? And then I come here, I'm like, shit, you want to hear country?
You're hilarious.
Bicycle.
Yeah. We over here chunking rocks.
Computer.
Chunking rocks. Did you hear
That
that?
don't sound like
I know we
that.
do. I know. I'm exaggerating.
No,
Now,
they-
I have met a person or two that might
Really?
Yeah.
I know. I
I
could
remember
put
when
you
I
in the
was.
midst of
Yeah.
some. I could
No,
put you in the
I
midst
had a
of some.
caller say computer, and I had a person say bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
have.
I've heard bicycle.
He should have heard Smoothie talk the other day.
So you know,
I got an artist named Smoothie that's popping,
I
man.
feel like some people really embrace it too. Like
No. It's
But I
popping
love
like
the
the
country
way.
accent. If you're real country, I
Yeah.
love
It's
it.
it's also
love it.
so
So-
authentic and different, right?
cute.
Now
Oh, it's a whole different
It
game.
can take a while. Hey, y'all.
Say, man,
I'm
hey.
over here like, yo.
Say, hey. But have you met the ones like me that kind of talk slow but think fast?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's get it popping.
There's that. Right. Because at East Coast people can sometimes think like, oh, you're a Southerner, you're slow. Like, what? Some of the smartest people in the world are from the South.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like science. I'm talking
I
about
got
like
people.
scientists, lawyers, whatever.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
nothing to do with it, right? But it's just it's stereotypes, guys.
Yeah,
We
my
all
lawyer,
have-
my lawyer
people-
talks slow. I put him on the phone with you, you'll trip out.
Right.
Won't he? Do he talk slow? He would talk to
Bet you
you.
he's
But I
smart,
guarantee
though.
you, when
Yeah,
I bring him in the room,
brilliant,
it's going to be
probably.
in trouble.
Yeah,
Y'all going to
yeah.
be in trouble.
Case number 345. Jonathan versus Michael, 1983. The judge.
What was adjusting like for you in Texas when you first hit the scene here? Adjusting to
Yeah, it was.
it was different.
Yeah,
Had you visited before?
But again, back to my story of, I also moved a lot. Like,
Yeah, 'cause he
New
said
York,
that.
Pittsburgh. My dad was sick. I went to like 5 different elementary schools. And then even after we moved to Pittsburgh, we ended up moving like 5-6 times in Pittsburgh, right? We always rented. We were just moms with 3 kids and doing what you got to do. We bounce around, hit shit, whatever,
Moving
So-
shaker.
Not scared of change.
So it don't
I
matter.
wasn't that terrified. Plus, my girl and my 3 kids came with me.
That-
no,
yeah.
well, I didn't have 3 kids at that time. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
It was only 2 at the time.
Yeah, but still, man.
But still, because when I got the job offer, I could have came down here by myself.
Yeah.
But, you know, we and her talked about it because we weren't married.
Right.
You know, but
And was she working back there?
yeah. Oh, she gave.
So she had to give all of
Shorty
that
gave
up
up a great job, a great
what's up.
career.
to come to Texas.
Absolutely.
That's
so
100%
you know, all
down.
that stuff. So yeah, we came together, and but I was absolutely, bro. Again, I was an East Coast boy. I grew up on Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I met him. I ain't playing no games.
Oh, Mobb Deep.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah. And then you know, it's just, but I remember. First time, you know, one of the couple times first going to the club, I'm in the club and I hear, I was in the club one night.
Hey,
And I'm
hey.
like, and the whole club singing it, and I'm like,
Yeah. We ain't playing no
I'm
games.
like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's that Big Mo, ain't
The
it?
music is totally different.
Where have I been?
Oh yeah,
right?
you loved it.
Where have
Yeah,
I
he's like,
been?
these boys do it different.
And then another one dropped, but there was a lot of Trilly and Prince Rick that walk around the club was big.
Yeah. I like that.
You know, that was in 2010.
It
That was
went
like
down.
2010.
It went
so,
down.
You know, Fat Pimp had some joints
Yeah,
too that was
yeah,
popping.
yeah.
So I was
Shout out
like,
Fat
you know, I
Pimp.
got here and then Beat King and all
Beat
that.
King.
So it was like boom, boom,
Them
boom,
boys
boom.
still getting busy.
But it was the vibe, the culture, but at the end of the day, man, I gotta be honest with you though. It's Southern hospitality in a lot of ways. It's
That's what I say.
easier.
Is
It
that my word?
Because
Yeah,
people
yeah.
just
Southern
like,
hospitality.
Hey, what's up? Hey, shorty,
It's
hey,
different.
what's up? You Drake Oak? What's
It's
up? What's
so
up?
crazy.
It's
Different,
different. Where in
different.
New York, it's just a little bit more
Rude.
competitive. Yeah, it's just it's a city full of strangers, so people just aren't.
I just told
We're
that
just
story.
not as
Crazy.
open.
I just
But
told
it's
that
not
story.
only
It's a city
New
full of
York.
strangers.
But it's not only New York because like I'm originally from Jamaica. So when I came
Shout out
here,
Jamaica.
it was like
I hear what they're going.
it was so
pretty much
it
all I
was
can do.
so
That's all you got.
it was so weird to me because at that time when I came here, I've already been to Florida, I've been to New York, I've been to other places, and walking in Florida, people wind up their window like, "Who are you?" People don't talk to you.
Yeah.
Here, you come here and I'm like, "Oh, you're a new," especially small town because I came
Yeah.
to Terrell, Texas.
That's how I met 'em.
Where
Yeah.
I first came. Everybody in Terrell know everybody, so when they see a new face, they come to you and start talking, and I'm like,
Where you from? How
where
you
from?
doing?
You must go
You
to that
talk
school
funny.
over there, that college over there,
Oh.
because they always bring in international students. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I need
cool.
to start
I can
asking.
I can hear your accent a little bit now, like here and there. I'm like, oh, there it is. But your English is phenomenal.
with me
You're
now.
born and raised
It's over.
there.
There, yes.
Yeah,
I
you-
came here when I was, what, 21?
Oh yeah, it's good. But I could like, yeah, it's
Kingston. Kingston.
Yeah,
They
I
speak
can
a little
hear
bit
it. I can
different.
hear it a little bit. I
Wow.
like
Yeah.
I like
yeah,
it.
Well, I mean, you know, she here now. You know what I'm talking about? No, man, but no, I mean, I really want to know how it was when you got here.
Yeah. It was again like so. I make the decision to come here in my gym. Like I said earlier, I hit the ground running. I went to the clubs. I didn't let excuses and fear get in the way. But was
Okay.
I'm nervous every time I get on the stage and grab the mic. And I've done this shit a million times. Every fucking time I shoot on the
Even
CW.
today?
Not as much
Nah,
here.
we
I'm
cool. We laid
I'm
back.
being interviewed.
Right.
So I don't need to prepare
So
for
what-
When
that.
I say today, I don't
Yeah.
mean today. I mean like.
Oh, today. Yes, like the other day, this past Wednesday, I did my CW segment, and you know, and it's on TV. And I fucked up a couple times. I was nervous, and my thing is like that's what it is. Like every.
But it's funny though, because I was watching it. And
Were
it
you?
was funny.
Yeah, no, for
I've
sure.
been seeing it.
My personality comes across, but also a level of professionalism because it's TV. So I'm trying to be prepared and this and that, and making mistakes on TV is
Because it's every Wednesday, right?
Yeah. But my thing is, I always get nervous, no matter how many times I do it, bro.
You
But I
always
don't
get
let it
nervous.
stop me. I still attempt it.
Yeah, no.
And
Yeah,
that's
you-
what it's. I always
Don't.
tell.
I never would have knew that you was nervous. I could promise you that.
Yeah, because it doesn't show,
It
right?
doesn't
But
show.
inside, yeah, I'm nervous every single time I crack the mic or I get
'cause
on.
you wanna
or
make
I
it right.
get on the stage because I pressure. You know, there's that pressure on me to be good,
The best you can be.
perform, right? And
That's-
it's
that's
time
good.
to perform.
Yeah.
You know, it's time to.
So
do your thing.
what was the craziest thing that took you by surprise? Not just the music, you already kind of had heard us.
Yeah,
but you ain't up there not hearing somebody down here. We had Bun B and we had all these different people.
Ooh, he getting mad.
Yeah. I'm getting upset.
I know you knew some of us.
I know you knew some of us, so don't even go there.
I'm not.
Because we've been stomping down here for a while.
Absolutely.
I mean, we had took the whole wave, to be honest
You
with
hear
you.
the big
Wait a
guys.
minute, just a minute. Let me finish. We had took the wave from them boys. Them boys really didn't have a lot going on. WIZ kind of helped you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was falling fast up there.
That's a whole nother. You talking about another era there, right there, though. Wiz
but we
moved,
back there. That is another era because that's fast forward a little
well,
bit.
that's
That is fast forward a little bit.
Wiz's Black and Yellow popped off in 2010, the year I moved here. The Steelers played Green Bay.
That's right.
At
So let's talk
the
about that.
Cowboys
Let's think
Stadium,
about it.
2010.
So 2010.
It was a big year.
Was
it was
Atlanta
crazy.
doing at their thing like they're doing now?
Oh no! Like the South took
The
over at
South.
one point.
We was killing the
absolutely. No,
game.
bro. Listen. You don't have to sit here.
Yeah, I'm
and you
upset.
don't have to do this.
Hold up.
You don't have to.
Just wait a minute. This guy right here, he come in here, and you know I'm big time.
My G, but no, for
Did
real.
you
don't
not
have to
watch
do-
the thing?
Listen,
You know-
I'm being totally honest
I'm
with
just
you.
messing with you.
No. It was. I learned about hip hop history in Texas. I
Okay.
learned about more
Okay.
Southern, so it made me a better person in a way. I learned more
All
about
around.
yeah,
360
absolutely.
degrees.
When it comes to because it exposed me to something else. Like I listened to that song. Think about it. 10 years ago, I heard that song for the first time.
And it was banging.
Yes, it was the best song I ever heard.
banging.
The best song I ever heard.
Not
I'm not
really.
even arguing. It was the dopest shit ever. I love it.
No. I'm gonna be
Hands
honest
down.
with you. I do it with all my partners from up there. So
Yeah, arguing hip hop is fun.
I love it.
Arguing sports is fun.
The thing
Arguing
I can
things
say
arguing
when
things
I
we
go
love.
up there and the way they act about Jay-Z is it's over the top.
Because he's
He's a
the
bad
god.
guy. He's a bad guy. I knew you were gonna say that.
Look
I'm
how
not gonna play with you today.
Look how
I just
I'm
pulled
gonna
it out.
say, can
You
I say
got a
one thing?
tattoo on Jay-Z on your? Don't you pull
I
that
have
up?
zero tattoos,
I was-
and I would never get a man's tattoo. It's like on my body. What are you talking about? You disrespected me now.
I'm sorry, but I'm like, this guy, what is he pulling
no,
up?
what I
right
was
here?
about, nigga, please. Hold on. I'm trying to quote the man.
Go ahead.
Nigga, please, like short sleeves, I bear arms.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
a Jay-Z bar.
Okay, Jay-Z is nice. Huh?
We used to fight for blocks with buildings. I mean, we used to fight for building blocks. Now we fight for blocks with buildings.
Okay, that's nice. Y'all always have nice lyrics up there. That's
No,
never
Jay-Z
been a
is
question.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They are nice, eloquent with speech.
And I
These
respect
guys-
that. I respect what you're saying
yeah.
that because different, like everybody's different. Like in every coast, every place. Back then, it mattered. West Coast, East Coast. Where was you from? Now,
Don't
it
matter.
does not.
The internet kicked it out.
fucking
The internet
matter.
just
It don't
kind
matter. It
of
don't
kicked
matter.
it out the way.
All those walls are down.
Yeah.
How you dress, there are no rules. How you carry yourself, there are no rules. You could do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want to
If
do.
it works, then it
You
works.
can do it. And so, yeah, that's something to talk about. Let's talk about the fact of how the CDs changed over into this digital age. And yeah, because you've seen all of this. And what did you think about that?
Everything changes. CDs are dead.
I know it.
When
But
I used to
some people still sell them. I just witnessed this.
Where?
T-Town.
In the hood.
Joy,
In the hood, my G.
yeah.
Dead. CDs are dead.
Okay.
Okay, I got a question for you.
They're dead, bro.
That was a good subject, though. I like that because I know you've seen them
my
go.
G, they're dead. No,
I know.
They're like vinyl. They're like cassettes. They're dead.
I know.
CDs are dead.
But vinyls are coming back though.
They're coming
So-
back as a vintage thing, as a
Right.
cool thing, because I
Right.
want to
My
go buy
15-year-old
something
daughter
retro.
got it. Yeah.
But you're not using them you using vinyls on a regular basis? No.
No.
You just want to have them to like, oh look, I got a vinyl player. I'm so cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
My
well,
daughter, 15,
I'm not
she
hating,
loves
I'm not
them.
hating.
No, my daughter love them. She's
It's
15.
cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's like radio's just not your number one choice for listening to music anymore.
See, that's what I was
you're right.
asking.
It's not.
You're right.
It's-
You're
I'm
right.
not sitting
You're
here.
right.
I
No,
don't-
that's what I was going to
I'm not
ask
blind.
you. I was going to
No,
ask
you're
you
right.
the way how podcasts and all of those have been taking over the waves now. Radio has become a thing where a lot of people are not tuning into the radio
Absolutely
anymore.
not.
And you being on the radio, where do you see that going? Do you see them like going
I don't.
away
I
and
don't.
something
Here's
else
why.
coming?
Here's
Or
why
what do
I
you-
don't think it'll ever go away. Because regard. Do you pay for the internet?
Yeah.
You can't listen to stuff online without internet, right?
Correct.
Right.
You're
So
right.
if the internet went down, how would you listen to music?
cassette player?
You'd go right back. You'd go back to radio
No, you would.
because it's what.
it's
No,
convenient for sure.
No. Think about what's the difference with Sirius? What's the difference?
It's
what's the
not
difference?
on the internet.
No. What is it though? What is radio? What?
He just said free.
Free.
Say it again. Louder. Free.
It's free.
XM isn't free. Internet isn't free. You're talking about, I watch everything for free on YouTube. But without internet, can you watch YouTube? If you don't pay for your phone that has internet, what happens? You can't go on YouTube. You got to go somewhere where they have Wi-Fi to go see it.
You got a point.
So radio's like the.
So
but
radio
it's definitely
goes
not your
nowhere.
number one choice anymore. It doesn't completely go anywhere.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it stays forever.
But even with saying that, I think it also takes like the radio station to have that sustainability to stay with the numbers going down and people are not listening as much and not making as much money as, you know what I mean, to stick through that.
And I know radio people will argue like that it is still making money because a lot of us are still employed.
Yeah, no.
We're
100.
still, you know, and 50, 60, 100 years, I don't know. I really don't. But the fact that it's free, to me, is an ultimate advantage. Right. It's free. And CD players are gone, but why take away FM? You're not going to take it away. It's a free broadcast source.
I think you're right.
Why get it'll always be there. Because again, it's free. It has an advantage over
everyone.
All of them. Because nothing.
It makes sense.
Now,
it makes sense.
You buy a TV, you turn it on, you get free channels, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Those are free.
No, you're right.
Do people still use those? Absolutely. You buy a TV at your house, you don't have internet, your shit goes down. You turn that bitch on, you buy an antenna, you gonna get a couple channels.
Try to get them free channels, man.
I'm just saying.
No. You're absolutely 100% right.
But I totally agree with you.
you.
I do podcasts, I'm doing this, I'm trying other stuff.
Yeah, because you guys like you are made
You
for
can't
it.
put
Like
everything in
one basket.
Exactly.
this really is your element.
And everything changes, man. Everything changes for guys. Everything. You know, even if you don't, you can be stubborn. You know, those people like, oh, this is whack. I don't want to whatever.
Yeah,
the world's
yeah.
going to keep moving on without you. You can be back
It's
there.
kind of like that guy say, I'm not going to Instagram, but I'm on Facebook. It's the same kind of thing. Like, you're going to go. And then now they got about 4. Old boy Prince told us how many more they had? About 5. I don't even know about them.
I get in arguments with people about technology because a lot of people are like, oh, no, Elon Musk over here like, yeah, I got an implant chip coming out in 5 years that you can implant and help people with Alzheimer's not lose their memory. And people are like, hell no, you ain't turning me into a motherfucking robot.
That's the mark of the beast.
And I'm over here like, thank God Jesus, because it's one of the worst things in the world for a person to forget who his wife is.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Or his brother or his mother. You know how people like that shit's so it's such a painful thing. To not remember anyone, wake up and be like, the fuck, where am I? Every day? But technology can fix that, bro. I'm all for it. But
see, my grandfather had Alzheimer's, but at the same time, people are so skeptical about the government because especially with a chip, they're thinking, okay, you're giving me that, but what else are you not telling me?
Yeah.
You know, that you're going to turn on one day and all of a sudden...
I get it. I think sometimes, again, I'm not trying to like minimize conspiracy theories or even other theories or beliefs that other people have, but sometimes I'm just like, I feel like people watch too many movies and they're just like, everybody's out to get me, like the government. A lot of times I say this, why would the government want to make, I get it, maybe it's a small percentage of people, again, I don't want to get into this.
This conspiracy
but why would they want to
thing.
you want levels of people, you want people to be poor, not have money, and it wouldn't, if everyone has a Mercedes, the Mercedes doesn't matter. If everyone lives in a nice houses don't matter. There has to be
They
level.
want that.
So why do you want them sick and dying? No, what you want them is living in a certain way so you can be the top
100.
tier.
No, I get it.
But if they weren't around, if you wipe them out and it's just you,
It don't make sense anymore.
how is that fun?
No, that's
when
not functional.
everybody's rich.
It's not good.
It's not. It doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
It
You
doesn't
need
jive.
each other for the thing to coexist. So sometimes
So
I'm
you-
like,
you think
they're
they-
trying to wipe us out. I'm like,
So it's over. You think it's somebody that's overthinking it?
well, again, I think this is a whole nother podcast.
Yeah. I agree too.
Conspiracy theories. and all
Yeah.
that. It's
Because
just
I was
all
going to
about-
ask about Illuminati next.
Yeah,
I was going into it.
And I
like-
really don't believe in that. Again,
I was
just
going
don't- that's-
into it,
that's
like,
just,
no.
Again, I just feel like sometimes people just get carried away with a lot of
No,
shit.
because even when I think about chips and stuff like that, even if they start out with a fewer amount of people implanting certain things, it's not really like census would never need. You would never need census anymore because if they give you a chip and they know that okay, it's this black person, Hispanic person, whatever, they can know if that chip is still active. They can say, you know, because
Oh yeah, I mean,
You know, so
maybe
a
they
lot
can
of things
follow
like-
you, see you on the grid,
Exactly,
or
stuff
I
like
get all
that.
that. I get all that. I get it.
which
But
a lot of people don't want.
Again, this is a road I'm not like.
let me
I don't wanna go
let me
down.
switch. Let me switch gears.
I just it's
let me
It's a
let me.
long story.
You see me switching gears now. So getting back to the music, being in the radio world, what's the most? It took you by surprise. Somebody you met, they came in. A crazy story. Give me a story. One of your because you met
can't
everybody.
forget.
Yeah. So
I gave Nicki a rose on stage one time. That was
Really?
cool. Yeah, my Nicki Minaj. That's pretty much the only encounter I really had with her.
Yeah.
Through my career, there's certain people that have eluded me. Jay-Z, Beyonce's.
okay,
Is there any heartfelt
Yeah,
things
I mean,
that
I've had
have ever happened that
yeah.
just really touched you?
yeah.
I got God forgive me, I can't remember his name. A young man who was dying from cancer.
Wow.
I got him to meet. We set it up where he got to meet J. Cole
Oh,
backstage and the whole nine.
That's hot.
awesome. That was
He
touching.
came to hang out with me in the studio. We have videos.
That
everything.
means something right there. So that's
And
that hit
He
right.
passed away. You know, he passed
Yeah.
away like, I don't know, maybe like a year or something, or 2 years after that.
But that's to be able to help somebody like that.
Yeah.
It was just, you know, I mean, that's just one of my moments. Funny moments is when I called big concert in Pittsburgh. I just went out there. I killed it. I used to have this thing. It's your boy J CRUZ on 106. Think you got flow? Let me know who's this. That was my thing on my show. And like I had like 8,000 people saying it. I'm ready. Jeezy and then Wayne are coming up. I'm supposed to bring out Jeezy, but not Wayne. But minutes before, my boss tells me you got to bring out both of them. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm about to kill it. Fuck that shit. I'm out there. I go out there. Coming to the stage, make some noise for Little Jesus. And I went down to one knee. Jesus!
I can
I
see.
get up and the crowd's like,
Who the hell is Lil
wait.
Jeezy?
No, they're like, wait, nigga, you just fucked up his name. Like, what are you doing? Jeezy comes out and his people like, yo, who the fuck is that fire that motherfucker, man? You know who it is? It's Young Jizzle Snowman, bitch. This was a whole Snowman. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go backstage, his dude comes up to me like, yo, man, what the fuck? And I was like, yo, bro, I'm sorry, man. My boss came up, he like that with the Wayne shit, and it just fucking like
You
fucked
felt
me
like
up, right?
Steve
It just
Harvey.
fucked
You
me up
felt
in the moment, right?
like Steve Harvey for a
And-
second.
And he was a smaller dude. Not, I think personally, one-on-one, I would have whooped his ass. But that's not the point. I also, as a professional, I felt bad.
No.
For
That's,
Jeezy.
that,
All jokes aside.
No.
Because I've brought it up to Jeezy a couple times when I've seen him here and there, and he says he remembers that moment. Because
Yeah.
I think certain things might stand out for people.
Right.
Where
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I remember him being, I could see like, yo, y'all should fire that motherfucker. Y'all should fire him. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm back there arguing with the dude, like, yo, man, I don't give a fuck. Well, you shouldn't be out there if you don't know what you're doing. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, I wonder where that dude's now. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's probably like the funniest moment. One of the funniest, most memorable moments is that Jeezy moment encounter. And as far as like emotional moments, that one with the young man.
yeah.
But
I mean, because I would
Those
think
ones
that
stick
I
out.
have
Those ones
stories,
stick
you
out.
know, with all the people I done met. There's always something going on, so I
I
know.
see your pictures over
No,
here.
man.
Like,
Me
you
and my
everywhere,
wife,
bro.
we be everywhere talking to everybody, trying to build a relationship about the clothes.
That's old Benzino before he started hitting the gym every
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
Oh my
that's
God,
him.
You should see.
Now,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, not in that way.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Nah.
I mean, you're allowed to, you know, I mean, my like, I'm even though you guys' relationship, like,
Yeah.
I feel like people should,
Yeah.
you could say like, oh, that's an attractive woman to your
yeah,
mate
yeah,
without
yeah.
like it being like,
Yeah.
or she can
Yeah.
say, oh, he's handsome, but like, oh, yeah, okay, cool, that's what's up.
Definitely.
Like, I'm not gonna like, oh, you said what?
Yeah,
I'm the
no.
only good-looking guy in the world. You better be quiet.
No, that's mental abuse.
Or just childish. It's just crazy. Like, what are we?
You gotta watch
are
what
we,
you're doing.
12 or
No. You're getting older now. You should be acting better. Gotta ask you a question though. What's this question I was going? Oh yeah, in this game because there's a lot of DJs out there. Do you feel like you're the best to do it?
I'm.
Come on, let's listen. Talk your talk.
I don't know if you know.
Yeah,
I don't
let's get it.
DJ.
I mean, I'm sorry, just your personality. No, I'm talking about the radio personality.
I don't think of it like that because
No, I said that wrong. I know it.
no, you good. I just wasn't sure. I know, you good.
Yeah, I want to see.
No, because in radio we call us DJs sometimes, and I'm just being specific.
No.
because,
I want you to tell me you're the best to do it. Let's say it.
Look, people hit me. You're really. I need this clip. Are you saying you're better than every other radio guy
in Dallas?
In Dallas, I need you saying that.
No, but serious. Are you the best to do? Or do you feel that way?
I think I'm the best in certain ways.
That's a good way to answer. We get that answer every time.
because there's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
Big shout outs to Bebe.
Okay. Bebe. Big shout out, Bebe.
Bebe is the most impactful radio jock in this city when it comes to music. When Charlemagne and them or people talk, like Bebe's name comes up in the rap community.
Yours don't?
It can.
It can.
But not like Bebe's. It doesn't. I'm not. Who's done more TV? I have.
You have.
That's what again, there's different level. I'm not knocking the man. Bebe is the man. If
And
somebody
what he
said,
does.
Joe, who could probably get in touch with somebody in the labels and what music, I'd go, me personally, Bebe, because he's had a song, with Chris.
Yeah.
When Too Short and E40 were doing their verses recently, they were shouting out people and they shouted out Shreveport and they were like, "Oh, you got to shout out Bebe if you're talking about Shreveport."
Oh yeah,
They
believe
didn't
me.
bring
When
up
I
my
say
name.
Shreveport, I
That's what I'm
definitely
saying. They
say
didn't
him.
bring up mine. And then I'm a realist. So you asked me, do I think I'm the best? I'm the best in certain ways. Yes, absolutely. I've hosted 3 parades, live parades on the CW.
Let me
The
tell you.
gay parade, the St. Patty's Day
gotta see
parade,
it.
and fucking what was the other one? The holiday parade where I was on the street, like interviewing people on the floats and stuff like that. I'm just saying, like, there's different levels.
It's certain things that make you the best, and what like recently you went up to was it in Plano when he went to see just the other night?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Was that in Plano when he went up there and spent time with them? We've seen it. It's certain things that you do.
C. Marion
Humphrey.
Yeah, that make you the best for in certain ways. When you do certain things, it make you stand out. Like you setting that up for that kid that passed away.
I didn't.
So those things are standoutish for me.
That was I didn't like the protest was there, and I just wanted to be part of it.
But you didn't have to.
Yeah, no, for sure. But it's I'm from that neighborhood.
Yeah,
my kids go to could eventually go with this kid to the same school.
Correct.
So it affected me. I felt like
I need to get involved.
I need to go. It's like 10 minutes from the crib. The police station is.
And the funny thing is that I didn't see it till I saw your page. Saw it
and then
and then I was affected by that because I'm like,
terrible.
And then it came on the news right after that. We seen it right after that.
Because we don't really watch the news because a lot of times it's always all this negative crazy,
stuff. Absolutely.
But when I saw that, I'm like, okay, let's turn
Let's
the news
see.
on.
We're going to see if we see it.
It's a sad story. It's sad. And those kids that did that to him, I should start somewhere, guys.
Yeah, but,
come on now.
And even when I said it to my husband, he was like, what can the school do about it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I get it. The school's saying they can't do anything about it.
But just for you guys to step up.
Plano police is investigating it right now thoroughly, but they only started investigating it after the video went viral. So that just looks bad because you didn't take the woman by her word or whatever. And then I don't know, like necessarily the parents, and are they influential? I don't know.
But you say, well, I just went because it's around the corner. But a lot of people don't go, and a lot of people don't do certain things. So that's a big move for me.
And I hope that didn't sound bad. Like, I went there because it was close to the crib.
No,
I'm just saying,
I
it
know
was
your
an
heart,
incident,
right?
And I've done other stuff. I've shown up to other, I mean, Black Lives Matter protests.
You was there.
I will say Black Lives Matter. I've posted posts on my thing. I've interviewed Lee Merritt on Zoom when the Ahmaud Arbery thing first popped off. I had Lee Merritt on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to do my part the best I can.
But you gotta say it because the way you come through. I mean, you might as well.
When you have a platform, because that's the thing I always say about our platform. We want to help somebody. That's the reason why we have this.
Absolutely.
So we talk about things and touch somebody who don't want to make their situation known to anybody else. And by hearing whatever we talk about, it can help them.
That's it.
So with you, and you're well known, and everybody maybe on your social media or whatever, you bring light to a lot of things whenever you go to
that
different
helps.
venues.
That helps a lot.
And that's what we'd like to commend you for, is the fact that whether it's a paid gig or not, you still take the
You
time
come
out
out.
to go.
Thank you.
And that's the part that we like.
Yeah,
Love
and,
it,
and,
love
I, and
it.
I do interviews. I try to do like, okay, so I started doing this thing called local and vocal interviews, where I'll just interview local businesses, local events, local
Really?
people.
That's awesome.
So, business that wants a Zoom interview, send them my way.
That's what's up.
Do a quick 5-minute interview, maybe, talk
And
about
you
what
just
they're
put it
doing.
on
boom,
your-
boom.
on
And
your
I put it
social
on my
media.
platform.
Okay,
Not the beat.
awesome.
No, that's real.
Right.
No,
No,
that's cool,
yours.
man.
That's
my
yours.
platform.
No, that's
And
cool,
please
man.
send them my way.
Because for the simple fact, like that's what I'm talking about
Local
right there,
and
J
vocal.
CRUZ. Stop playing, man. You
Local
doing
and
your
vocal.
thing, man. That's what stands out. When people do stuff like that, it's from the heart. Real
Right,
talk.
right.
And that's what matters, really, at the end of the day. So what else you got for Mr. J CRUZ today, man, who blessed us, came through? Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I know you love music and you see a lot. Who is the local artist that is the next and upcoming big thing to you
To me.
that a lot of people might not even have heard of?
Nah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I've stepped back from the music scene a little bit. J CRUZ has. I have.
Why?
Why did J CRUZ
Because
step back?
J CRUZ from the night show, when I was doing the night show, and I've gotten a little bit older. Not to say that I feel older.
You was working with people back then
No,
more.
it's just it was the
Yeah.
night show, right?
Yeah.
My career, like after I did mornings with Vita, and then I transitioned to 9 to 12 and in the AM, and I again stopped doing the clubs as much. It took me to a different lane, and I started just focusing more on just like with the TV and just like doing
I seen the
news
TV.
segments and stuff like that. Like not that I never felt professional before, but it just put me in a different lane to expand my professionalism and my skills and other things. Not just, yo, what it do? Let's get this thing popping. It's more like, good morning, y'all. So this morning, last night, Donald Trump said, you know what I mean? Where I can bring a different, show some growth and,
And
some
you're
different
right, because I never
versatility.
thought about that before, because nighttime you have to have that vibe
Yeah, it's
to
nighttime.
wake people up and
Absolutely.
because people are wanting to
Absolutely.
party. People who are listening are going out to party.
And I just hosted a club yesterday. Like I hosted a 1 to 7. Not to say that I can't do that. I'm just saying like I stopped focusing so much on local interviews with local artists and doing this and doing that, and just focused on some other stuff. It took me in a different way. So it would, to be honest with you,
You wouldn't know.
no, not right now.
Let me ask
and
you
and we're
something.
so flooded with talent because I can go to a World Star right now, and some kid from Texas might be going viral that I've never heard of.
No, that's real. Let
And
me-
that's just real.
Let's get to
so
what-
when you say that, it's a little more complex because people can start like showing me up. Like you said, this guy, but this guy's got 40,000 followers. You're wrong, CRUZ.
No,
you know
real
what I'm
talk.
saying? And Bebe might be able to tell you answer
probably
that a
will.
little
I'm
bit
gonna try to
better.
get him on
and
the
not
show.
to keep bringing up
No,
Bebe.
I'm gonna
just
get him on
saying.
here, but let me
He's a great guy.
let me ask you this question since we're on music. Let me say that I'm about to ask him, man. Top 3 artists of all time. I ask everybody
Your
this.
top 3.
Your top 3. Don't play around.
Well, it's not a fair question.
I don't care. It's a fair
Not-
question for me.
I hate questions like this.
Yeah, I don't care. I just want 3, man. Top 3 artists of all time, dead or alive.
Any genre.
You got to give me your top 3.
Any genre. What are you the radio guy?
genre.
Yeah, that's the radio guy. He's thinking like he knows a lot of music here,
Girl, I gotta say,
Number one.
that's forcing me to say Prince.
Okay. Oh, Prince
That's
is yours?
fine. That's fine.
What he played? How many? That
Yeah,
man
but
was a
that's
musician.
fine.
I know he had played about 9,
And
10,
9. He
I thought
played way more than 9.
I think he
instruments,
played
cuz.
9.
What? Look it up. I guarantee.
look it
Can somebody please look it up?
Look it up.
How many?
Look it up.
How many instruments did Prince play?
Look it
Please,
up.
somebody look
Google
it up.
it.
Please. He was again. Are we talking about just hip hop? That's not even a fair
No,
question.
no, we're talking about
Anything.
any genre. You got to get, so you said
Hold on.
Prince. That's
Hold on.
one.
We got some blues and jazz people
We have,
earlier.
yeah.
Right,
we got some
I
crazy.
can't.
You got to get my
Sit here
3.
forever. This is crazy. No.
Okay. To make it easier, when you go into your car,
God, dog.
Thank you.
Hey,
This boy
CRUZ,
said
you the,
9.
you
I
the king,
told you.
bro. I ain't never.
Do you know that man put
9.
out songs?
Maybe it was Brian McKnight
My
that did
G,
9.
that
Wait a
dude-
minute, it was Brian McKnight.
Brian's dope too. That Prince put out songs that he played every single sound in the music and the vocals.
That
You understand what I'm
turns it
saying?
up a different way.
In its
That's why
entirety.
so he's your one.
What?
He's your number 1. Easy.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're talking
no,
about all
all
genres,
genres.
All
Number 1.
genres.
Now, then give me 2.
Prince, Jay-Z, and
That last one, yeah, that last Prince,
one.
Jay-Z, and
Adele.
wow. That's the first Adele we got.
That's the first Adele.
We got a Prince? I don't
Yes,
remember.
I think we've gotten a Prince before, and we've gotten a Jay-Z, many Jay-Z's. Before.
Everybody say Jay-Z.
I just said Jay-Z because to give you a rapper. He's my favorite rapper of all time. But I love J. Cole. I love Kendrick. I love.
We get a lot of Biggie
rappers
and
who
Tupac.
spit. But I also love Tupac. I love Biggie. Wu-Tang. I love Scarface. I love hip hop, bro. I love rap. I love all of it. Like I love Jeezy in some way. I love Gucci because to me it's art and I want all kinds of it.
So what did you think about that versus battle between?
I think those are cool. Those are fun.
No, I'm talking between Gucci and Jeezy.
I mean, I just, Jeezy shows growth in, character. I do feel sometimes.
Man, Gucci shows growth as well.
I'm not saying Gucci doesn't. What I was going to say was I just feel like, I don't know, from like a couple things that I've seen through the years about Jeezy, I don't know. I started to feel like, was Jeezy somebody who chose to be street, but didn't necessarily have to be street?
I don't know. My boy Pimp C say he wasn't really street from the jump.
I mean, okay, so I saw an interview where he said he lived in France or something.
Yeah,
his dad
I'm telling you. My boy Pimp say he had the backpack on.
He had, what?
Right?
I don't know. He married the Asian girl. Did he get married?
Yeah. I think, did they get married?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
This is happening. This is
He
happening.
takes her salsa, merengue dancing,
Yeah,
and all that.
That street thing.
I'm not saying that.
You're a hustler. They just say you're a hustler.
I don't know. Am I just saying that because his people yelled at me? Do I have like a personal, not a vendetta, or just like a little chip on my shoulder when it comes to Jeezy people?
Yeah, he didn't have no business doing that.
I remember one time I asked him to put on these 97 IB glasses, and he looked at me like, not in a
Wait a minute, Jeezy, what's up?
Like I don't do those kind of things. Oh, but you dance merengue though, huh?
This was
For his girl.
Wait, no. He didn't. From the story that she said on The View,
he
took her dancing.
Yeah,
and he already knew how to do it. They didn't go to classes.
Yeah.
Maybe he went to classes behind him.
He didn't learn that at the trap house.
No, that's my.
He didn't learn that at the trap house.
He didn't want to
learn that at the trap house. That's the damn show. He didn't learn that. They don't do that at the trap.
He's showing growth.
They don't do that at the trap. I know what they do at the trap.
Hood dudes who would dare.
I know what they do at the trap, and he ain't did that at the trap.
But when people start making money and get successful,
they change. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Jay-Z said that. People say, I changed, but you know what I'm saying? People around him change.
Jay-Z has, look at him. He shows growth.
He grow the hell out of his hair. What's up with that hair, though?
I think it's a,
What is it a money statement?
Well, no, I think some people said he's trying to change the perspective of what proper hair is in the professional world in some ways, because you know what I mean? Because J. Cole, I think maybe it's that kind of statement, but then I read a comment that kind of made sense underneath. It said he didn't change shit because rich people can have whatever look they want. And the dude, that comment does have a point.
No, it's a very good point.
If I have tons of money,
it's a very good point.
I can do whatever. I can have long hair, I can have tats, I can do this.
Baby said.
Money.
Baby said that. He said, I put a star on top of my head.
But he's trying to take some of that stuff off, I feel like, because I think I've read somewhere sometimes that he wants people to take it more serious. And sometimes when you walk in a room and you have tattoos all over your face, people might not take it serious.
He just figured that out?
Especially when he's like a multimillionaire and now you're with upper echelons people and you're trying to do business maybe with somebody. I don't know. But it just seems like maybe.
Do you think people kind of change over time? It's just evolution.
I just feel like Gucci might be more street than Jeezy. I don't know. I think I don't want to like people like start hating me for that comment.
No, I'm with you.
I'm a dude from the outside.
I met Gucci, so he was with me. And when I meet him, he seems like a hustler.
Through the years, I've interviewed Gucci, especially in Pittsburgh, like 5-6 times.
Cool cat. He's a cool cat.
In a 6-month period, when I was on air, like Gucci was like Michael Jackson in Pittsburgh. Those are DJ Drummer's words. In like a 6-month period, like promoters brought Gucci like 6-7 times,
and it worked.
It sold out every time.
Wow, it worked.
And every time he would come by the station. So me and him like build this like little rapport.
Cool cat.
Right.
I said cool cat.
He would get on stage like, shout out to my boy J CRUZ.
Yeah.
Bitch, I might be.
That's my guy, man.
But I saw him recently. I tried to get him his attention. I don't think he remembered me. It's cool.
He didn't remember you.
I don't think so. Or he did.
Damn sure ain't gonna remember us.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell, we only met him about 3 times.
They
You
meet
met him
so
more
many
than me.
people that
But
it's
no, I asked
ridiculous.
about different
And-
things.
and that
I'm
was-
street, so when I walk to him, it's different.
That was Gucci with a belly.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, that was Gucci.
He gonna remember us,
That's
so we
good.
like
That's
to get
Gucci
into
before
it with
jail,
it.
so I don't know.
We
I
street.
don't
See,
know.
he got us, Danny. When we see him, I'm gonna run up on him.
I think if I haven't really got ever since all that. Even when I moved here one time, he was doing a show, and I was like close to him. But again, I'm not playing myself. There's
Yeah.
certain things that I'm willing to try and attempt, and there's certain things where I'm just like, fuck it, it's just not
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
But I feel like if I got the chance to have a second with Gucci and I reminded him, he would absolutely
Remember.
100% remember me. I feel like
I believe that too.
If I've gotten the, but I've never really
Same
gotten
thing
the
go
chance.
for me. It's the same thing. It's a moment that you have to reflect on and say,
Yeah,
hey,
I feel like
because I know it's certain things was going on during that time. Like
Yeah.
when I met him, it was a Nas and him. He had made that little statement, and him and Rocco was together, and we was all hanging out in the casino. So it was like we was
Rocco,
shooting
yeah,
dice
yeah.
and everything else, running around for 3-4 days together. Me and this guy right here and him. So it was different. It was like we were talking about different stuff that you wouldn't normally just have
Right, right, right.
conversations
Absolutely.
about.
Right. So
it's a cool little old moment, but we did have our differences, just like everybody else. It happens. But at the end of the day, hey, it was fun. Any more questions for Mr. J CRUZ?
If our listeners wanted to listen to you, what days and times are you on the radio?
just to throw this out there,
Yeah. Throw it.
I left the beat.
What?
Huh?
I left the beat.
And you won't give me the information on how it happened with you and Vita when everything was falling apart? You trying to do salvage relationship?
Falling apart? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Nothing
when she
fell apart.
left. No, she left.
Let me tell you what happened.
was trying to hear that story.
No. We had a morning show for 2 years.
It was a
pretty
great
much.
run. I remember when y'all got it.
I think we should still be
'Cause
on.
Ricky
personally. I think
Smiley
they
was
should've
like,
kept us
don't
on.
be saying stuff bad about Vita. And he brought her in, and it was great. I remember when Ricky left.
When he left, right.
And then he was like, y'all don't be mad at Vita. We have to go to Atlanta. So I don't know. I'm paraphrasing. And then I didn't know you was with him then, right? You was with her when she came in
I
the
was
scene.
on that new show. When
And-
Vita got the opportunity. She asked me to come on with her, so I left the night show to be with her.
It was
on
a
the
strong
morning. And It was a
presence.
great opportunity. That's my girl. We had no, and it was a learning curve. We argued here and there. We had our issues, but overall. And then we were on the CWTV. We were
I was
actual live broadcasted, simulcasted show that was actually like some of those breaks you saw were actually like when I went like this in the studio, like that was actually live. When you saw me go like this on the CW on TV at the same time in the studio, that was actually live shit, bro. We were like for a year. I don't think it's ever really been done. I argue that it might be the first ever actually simulcasted live radio broadcast TV show.
Wow. That's hot. That's hot.
That had other segments in it that were pre-produced.
Yeah.
But we actually, hey, good morning. Actually we were there in that moment. The cameras in the studio would come on and we were on for a whole year. It was
that's hot.
That's so dope.
So when did you leave?
Well, after that year,
you was
the
on the
station decided to bring in the morning hustle and took us off the air. And they let go of a couple of us, obviously.
Yeah.
And they kept some of us, obviously.
Yeah, I seen that.
They kept me 9 a.m. to 12.
Yeah, I remember.
And I did that for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And recently I did not re-sign my contract. Because we signed contracts.
Bro, you did
So
a good
you
job,
didn't
man.
sign the contract.
You gonna do Dallas
I
like that?
decided to
You
walk
decided
away.
to walk away.
What?
I would not. If they fired me, I'd say they fired me.
Hey, why
So
you
what is
And I would be collecting unemployment.
So what is next for J CRUZ?
Yeah, J CRUZ.
J CRUZ.
The man.
J CRUZ sees bigger opportunities for him, and he's making a strategic move to free himself. I have to wait 6 months to work in this market.
Are you gonna be? You gonna be? But you can be on a
Because
podcast.
that was on the contract, so you had to wait 6
Yeah,
months.
it's
But you can be on a podcast.
yeah.
Yeah,
on this one.
Yeah, you signed the papers. I ain't. We got you.
You got what was that paper?
You gonna be here with us forever. That was the whole thing.
He's like, bro, you just signed.
You signed. You will be here.
a death
next
sentence
week. Yeah.
contract.
Next week we
To a
got him.
podcast.
But
He'll
you're,
be
still
back.
doing,
Yeah.
but you're still doing morning after on Wednesdays, right?
Yes, CW. My relationship with the CW technically has nothing to do with the beat because
Wow.
I've been working with the CW for 8 years.
Okay.
Since I've been here.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. I've been like I'm a freelancer, which is like I'd come in,
So it
do
wasn't
segments.
every
Well, no,
Wednesday
it
thing?
was like when I first got to the CW, the first thing I did was called the Underground, which was a music segment, and I featured 3 artists. And we did that for like six months or maybe almost a year. And after that, I did New Music Tuesdays. And after that, I did this other segment. After that, I was a guest anchor sometimes on their morning show. And then after that, I did this. I've seen different personnel at the CW 5, 6, 7 times over. One thing that remained was me.
Wow.
Every time new personnel would come in, they'd kind of know about me, and they'd be like, "Hey, we got a new GM." I'd come in, "Hey, can you do this?" Sure, and then I'd leave. And then a couple months later, they fire everybody. New crew comes in. "Hey, could you come in?" I come in. "Hey, blah, blah, blah. Hey, could you do this?" Boom, boom,
So
boom.
you
boom.
rocking out.
Just again,
You love the CW.
they show me. I've been with them. They've given me an opportunity, and a lot of those opportunities weren't paid.
Okay.
They weren't. People
You just
sometimes
love it.
That's what matter though. That's
I'm
heavy
on
what you
TV.
just said.
This is what this is
that-
my. I want to do
But
this.
you said a lot of them wasn't paid,
You
though.
want to branch off into TV,
TV.
more.
Yeah,
of
TV can happen
100%.
for me, but
no, but-
100%. I don't know about
But
100%
what you
because I don't know if
No, we good.
it doesn't necessarily pay very well at times.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
the
saying?
thing- yeah, but still.
radio pays for
Way
me.
more?
Radio pays way
Wow,
more.
man,
It's a
it's-
full time job. The CW couldn't offer me, I don't think, a full time job.
But you still, do you love it?
Being on TV,
Yeah, I love
absolutely.
doing it. That's why I was saying. You say you did it for free. It's a lot of things.
No,
you
not
do.
all of it. I'm just
No,
saying
but
some
it's
of
a
the
lot.
stuff.
Some of the
And
times, like
listen, in life, some things are worth it.
That's
even if
right.
they're
That's
free.
what
I
I'm
argue
saying.
with people that
That's
sometimes
the
are
whole
like,
game.
I want
Like,
to
I
get paid
did
for
it.
everything. I'm like, okay.
people have said that about
ahead.
things, but I'm telling you, when you got a passion for something and you really love what you do, it don't matter. You just love it.
Sean, Ovid Media. Sean started shooting videos for me, and
That's something that really that dude there. I love him. He told me that. He told me that. No bull crap. He was like, I just went over there and started, hey man, they gave me opportunity, man. I stayed. I didn't even get paid for a certain amount of time.
I looked at Sean. I pulled Sean to the side. I was like, Sean, listen, I cannot pay you to come
Wow.
here every Wednesday and
Wow.
shoot this local segment with these rappers.
Yeah.
I can't, not out of my own pocket. I can't, right? But I need somebody to come here and shoot this shit and edit the videos.
The opportunity.
But I'll promo. You get to do this, put you on the radio, put you on the put you on the video, blah, 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 everything.
It
And
helps,
Sean started doing it.
He's
Sean
doing
did it.
good.
Sean was doing it, and he started getting so much popularity from the videos that he quit his 9 to 5. Because he was so busy from people hitting him up for all reasons.
he's still doing it.
Listen, some of the videos would only have 16 views on it. That's not the point.
Not the pun. He was getting the money.
He kept doing them. And every time you see his logo on the bottom and you see me and then boom, 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 and another one. And some of the videos got 3,000 views. Some of the video got 10,000 views.
Yeah.
Some of the videos got 12. But he kept consistent, kept coming in, boom, 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 boom.
That's how he do
Quits
it.
his job. He's doing that. And then what happens? We hire him for the CW.
That's right.
He was our internal
That's
cameraman.
right. That's right. He told me that.
Well, the beat hired him first, and then
Right.
then the CW comes in, so now he becomes our cameraman. But
He told me
they let
all
go
that.
of the coronavirus. Got a lot of people let go at the station. That was one of the reasons he got let go. But right now, to this day, he works with the CW.
Yeah, to the day.
As
yeah.
a professional cameraman.
That's right.
A guy who started off by doing free work videos for me about 9 years ago.
That's love. That's
Because I
favor.
looked at him, I was like, bro, this is an opportunity for you. I swear to God. Just rock with me. I was like, I can't pay you, though.
It's opportunity. Like you said.
He could have said no. Well, to be honest with you, there was a guy doing it before him.
He's like, hell no.
And
I'm
that
out.
guy, he couldn't. He
No.
was just, I ain't doing this anymore. And Sean came in and took over and kept doing it. And look at Sean now.
Man, that's a great story. So, we ever need you back on the show, you coming back?
It would be my pleasure.
We're gonna get you back over here, and I got a surprise for you when I get you back. That paperwork was serious. No, no, we just want
Real
you back.
talk though, I'll have my lawyer call you tomorrow.
Man, you got a hey man, you great show.
Yeah,
I love this show. Your spirit, your
No, I
energy,
appreciate it.
it's off the chain, man. That's what hey man, it's
I
needed.
can imagine him as a little kid, could never sit still.
Oh, you
type
think
of
it's
person.
bad?
He
I'm
was
still
just
like that.
He was a bad
I'm still
kid.
like that.
everywhere.
He was
I'm still
bad.
I can see that.
I play flag football every Saturday and Sunday.
Really?
Played this
And
morning.
you're probably
played
the
yesterday.
fastest one.
No, not the fat one. Girls,
Not no more.
Them boys be out there 23, 25 years old. Pew, pew, pew. But I produce touchdowns. I'm very active.
That's what's
They're
up,
always like,
man.
how old are you? And I'm like, yeah, don't worry about that. Let's go. Pew.
We thank you. Hey, we thank you so much for coming on this show.
I appreciate it.
Right?
I appreciate it.
We thank this guy, man. We appreciate you. Hey, man, we wish you much love.
Boss
much,
Talk 101.
We wish you much success, right?
in your new adventure.
And we do not
Yes,
want you to
yes.
leave Texas. So
Well,
don't
like
even
I said,
play us.
listen,
don't play us,
just-
bro.
I think there's
don't do it.
big opportunities for me. Just
Here.
I love the beat too. Let me make this. I love the beat. They gave me great opportunities. I left on good terms.
Yeah.
I just told them that I think there might be some other things out here for me that I'd
Right.
like to pursue and see and test the waters, because in radio there's a 6 month and I gotta wait 6 months to try to work in this market.
Yeah.
Or
You
I
here.
can move.
No, you can't.
But if the right opportunity
That's
came for the right price,
You gotta
I
go.
would.
No,
I
I
would.
get
I would
it.
pull my family to the side.
gotta
Like,
go.
hey, guys, let's go start over here. But I would ideally like to maybe stay here, but we'll see.
Hey, man, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
It's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101, man.
We
Appreciate
cruising.
it. Hey.
We out.